Good morning, students. I am your teacher, Mrs. Nutan Milan Karadekar, taking up science. Today, we are going to do simple machines. Before we proceed, let me remind you to like and share my video with the students of other schools as well. So, let us start our science, and the name of the chapter is Simple Machines. Now see the slide showing what is a machine. What do you see here? I have taken up four types of machines which are very simple. First is a needle, then a scissor, a nail and a bottle opener. Now the devices which are used to get more work done in less time and less effort are called machines. The definition is given in the picture. A machine is a device that makes work easier by changing the amount of force you exert, the distance over which you exert your force, or the direction in which you exert your force. So, in short, it is a device used to make your work easy and it taking less time. You have the definition in the textbook. I will discuss when I will be giving you answers. Now let's move on to some other simple machines in our day-to-day life. What do you see here? A nail cutter. Then you have a needle. Then you have a trolley which helps you to carry loads. And you have a bottle opener to open your soda bottle or any kind of soft drink bottle. Now these are the simple machines that we have it in our day-to-day life, but we are unaware that they are simple machines. Their structure is very simple, and as you learn more about simple machines, you will come to know that they are part and parcel of our day-to-day life. Now see the pictures here, observe them carefully. The first is a lever, second one is a wedge, third one is a screw, fourth one is a pulley, wheel and axle and an inclined plane. Now what is simple machines? A nail cutter, the bottle opener, the wheel used to push the load shown in the picture are all machines. They have one or two parts and a simple and easy structure. Such machines are called simple machines. Simple machines can be handled easily and there are less chances of these machines breaking down or getting damaged. We use many such machines in our day-to-day life. Today we will learn about little complex machines. We should be able to differentiate between what are simple machines and what are complex machines. To understand complex machines, you can observe the picture 12.2 given in your textbook. What do you see there? You see a mixer, then you see a scooter, a bicycle, a wheelchair used for patients for transporting from one place to another, and this is a sewing machine. These machines have many parts which carry out the processes for completing a task. For these purposes, the parts are joined to one another. Therefore, these machines are called complex machines. Some of the parts of such complex machines are actually simple machines. The structure of complex machines is little complicated. That is why they are called complex machines. And if you see your textbook on 12.1, you will see all the simple machines which I had shown you earlier in the picture. First is a needle and a thread, then a bottle opener, a pulley, a nail cutter, and a farmer cutting the wood with the axe, that is a wedge, and a trolley, a worker transporting soil and construction material from one place to another using a trolley. So you need to understand the differences between two kinds of machines. Now here I have selected one picture of a bicycle. If you observe carefully, in the bicycle there is attachments everywhere and 2 3 simple things are added together. Parts are joined together to make the bicycle. You see the front wheel A, then you see the rear wheel B, you see the rear gear is there, then you have the front brakes, then front tire is there, rear tire is there, rear brake is there, saddle and seat post is there, framework of the bicycle is shown, crank and front gear is shown, handset and handlebar, which is useful to take the directions, which direction you have to move the bicycle. So this is becoming a complex machine because of the attachments of the different wheels and the central part and the central framework, which it is called as frame. Today we are going to study only about simple machines, because since you are in 6th standard, they don't want to make you confused. So let us understand only simple machines. Now in simple machines, the first that we are going to learn is an inclined plane, a wedge, a lever, a pulley, and a wheel and an axle. Now if you learn this an inclined plane, you know what is an inclined plane? In your textbook on page number 85, they have shown you loading of a drum into a truck, and they have shown you 2 boys loading the same drum on the truck, and you can see how difficult it is for the B person to load the drum in the truck, whereas it is easy for the A person to load the drum in the truck. 2 different boys, 2 different situations, but the work becomes easy for the A person because of the slope of that plank, which is an inclined plane. So any plank which is inclined, maybe at the railway station you have the planks, or you can say slopes to move down, ramp it is called, or the staircase, that is all inclined plane. Then in figure 12.4, they have also explained you the screw as an inclined plane. You know, a nail is straight, but the screw, when you have the threads on the screw, it makes it easy for the screw to get fitted into the plank or any place wherever you want to fit the screw. Now see the picture on the screen. What I have shown you? I have shown you 2 ghats. And see this one line passing, that is the pathway, or you can say the road in passing in the ghats, in the valley. The threads on the screw, I have also shown you one screw here. The threads on the screw are made in such a way that when a screw is fitted in a wood, it goes in as if it is going down an inclined plane. Therefore, less force is required to fit a screw than to hammer a nail. So nail is, little effort is there to hammer the nail, but screw can be turned round and you can fit the screw. In other words, a screw is like a rolled up inclined plane made up of an iron strip, a winding road or ghats. I have told you these 2 pictures of ghats I have shown you, that goes up in a mountain, is also like an inclined plane wrapped around the mountain. It helps big vehicles to climb up and down the mountain easily. So when there is some trucks or lorries going up or car is moving about, it can easily climb up the mountain and come down. Now the next picture is, we need to understand how the screw is made. For that they have given us a simple experiment in the textbook 12.4. You can read it slowly and make a screw yourself. They have shown one triangle and one pencil. With the help of a pencil, you can make the screw. Draw lines, red color line A, C, and then you will see the windings and you will come to know how the screws are made. Now, based on the same principle, there was one Greek scientist called Archimedes. He invented one machine which was known as Archimedes screw. Here I have shown you Archimedes screw and the screw. So how he used this technique to make the screw, and what was the use of this screw? So this Greek scientist, he used this Archimedes screw which he prepared, sorry, to lift water from the hold of a ship, and he removed the water from the hold of the ship and tried to throw the water outside. He used a round pipe fitted with a rod inside it. The pipe was placed at an angle of 45 degrees with one end inside the water and the rod resting on the flat surface. When the rod was turned, water got lifted in this device. So this is how excess water was pulled up and then thrown out. This is how Archimedes screw worked long years before, when he was alive, and when he thought of some kind of device which will help to lift the water. So that's all for today. Today we have only learnt about inclined plane, and in inclined plane we have learnt about the screw in detail. Okay, so in the next class we will learn about a wedge and a lever. That's all for today. Thank you.